now shoved aside. Boyer can't get through. 3 wide going to turn 3. Junior's through to second. Jeff Gordon through to third.
Line, go get him. Nothing coming.
For the race lead, no contest. Dale Earnhardt Jr. through. 3 laps to go. Here comes Jeff Gordon to second. Basically back where we were at the front. A lot of bumpers being banged back in the pack, but we focus on the race for the win. Coming to 2 laps to go. A mile left at Martinsville.
Still 5 back. 2 to go.
I'm seeing Jeff Gordon sailing off into turn 3, trying to get there. 1 lap to go. We're in the last lap of the race.
Back. White flag.
Next flag ends it, checkered or yellow. Can Gordon run Jr. down to turn 3, or can Dale Jr. hold him off?
5 back. Still 5 back. No pressure.
Checkered flag and his first Martinsville win. Dale Earnhardt Jr. takes it over Jeff Gordon.
Very good, bud. That's the time, Pete. Great job, buddy. That's awesome, buddy. That's awesome. Way to go.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. just executed it perfectly.
Man, that's sweet.
Cover off of Matt Kenseth.
Yeah, what happened was, oh boy, what happened was that slow car got in their way and he tried to shoot him by him before they got to the turn.
Hard to counsel patience when there's just 4 laps to go.
I mean, look at them here. They're 5 and 6 wide down the backstretch.
But what you don't realize is that they're banging into each other at 190 miles an hour.
Here comes Junior. He's got to run. Kenseth tried to close him off. That's going to be borderline, guys. It's going to be borderline.
Poor Matt Kenseth is getting pushed by everybody.
And he and Jimmy Johnson got shuffled back in all that.
Boy, I don't know. That was a pass under the line. I don't know what we're going to see here.
The question will be whether or not they deem he was forced down below the line.
It would be very unpopular to black flag him.
3 to go. Junior's fought his way to the front, and they're all knotted up from 4th on back.
And look who's running second.
Elliott Sadler.
Where did he come from?
Oh. Well, if I'm Jimmy Johnson right now, I'm hot.
Not pushing him, so they're going to have some momentum here in just a second. I'll let you know.
Johnson trying to come back on the outside.
Kenseth's the guy I think you got to keep an eye on, Larry. I tell you, he was working really good, and he got shuffled on that last car. Dale Jr. knocked him sideways, and Ricky Craven got into him.
And they moved to the high side. I'm thinking Kevin Harvick in the 29. He's going to go up there with him. They'll be coming for 2 laps to go this time. Look at him beating and banging.
And
here goes Kenseth.
He's there. He's there.
Harvick's hanging down.
Kenseth leads the white flag lap, but Junior has the drafting help. 2 to go, I mean. Excuse me.
You're like I am. I thought I was.
But look at Jimmy Johnson. He's not going to give up either. He's going to the high side. He's going to make them 3 wide off turn 2.
Boy, Kenseth just chose the wrong lane.
Now NASCAR is reviewing Dale Jr.'s pass as we speak, and
well, it's certainly reviewable. I can't deny that.
Harvick lined up behind Junior.
Boy, if he's got, here they go. No, he's gonna, I'm just going to say, if he's got to make it without
Come on back to the caution. This is going to be it. Come on, baby.
If the caution comes out, this will be the race right here. If they do throw the caution, indeed.
Keep coming.
no caution.
No
Keep
caution.
going.
No
They're not going to throw it.
No caution. 1 lap to go. This car going, so we're under green. We have another almost a lap of racing.
Yeah, I just said to myself, if they can make it around without wrecking, I'll never believe that.
Now, Dale Jr. becomes the Department of Defense.
But you watch him, Darrell. I bet he'll hug that yellow line. You don't want to open up the bottom.
NASCAR has called Junior's pass a clean pass. This is for the win.
Can he do it, guys? It'd be 4 in a row. He has about a 1/4 of a lap to go. Remember, the start-finish line is way down headed into turn 1. It's not in the center of the tri-oval.
You can't do it, Larry. You can't make it. You're not going to pull out and pass him with a single foul.
Videotape showed in their eye that Dale Earnhardt Jr. was in the act of passing when he was forced below the yellow line. So the pass holds. Earnhardt's first to the checkered flag, and he goes to victory lane.
And what a day getting there. I mean, he was involved. They had to change engines.
Good God.
He is one happy guy. Had to change engines, went to the rear of the field, involved in the big crash, lost the pack, almost with a half a lap down, and here he is, victory lane.
Now, let's show you what NASCAR saw.
Fans come to their feet as Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Tony Stewart take the white flag. We're in the final lap of the Daytona 500. Jr. took the lead from Tony Stewart with 19 laps to go after he trailed Stewart's orange Chevrolet for much of the central part of the race. Now he's got to hang on for 3/4 of a lap to earn a victory in the sport's biggest event. Stewart not close enough to make a move yet. It's all going to come down to whether Earnhardt has a bobble or a problem in his final 1/3 of a lap.
You can't get emotional yet because you've got to get off turn 4 and back to the start-finish line.
You can see it now. The legacy continues. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins the 46th Daytona 500.
I know what Big E went through all them years trying to win this race. We just won the Super Bowl of this NASCAR racing, and you don't believe how hard we worked to get here. We got to thank John Andretti, Slugger, Michael Walter, everybody. It's great.
Here he comes.
Here he comes. Get out of the way, Tigers. Let me in there.
You want to know what winning this race means to someone? Have a look. 29th driver to win the 500. Might get that thing stuck in the grass. It's wet from all the rain we had here last night.
I think there's enough people down there to push it out. Oh, yeah.
Look at Stenhouse and that 17 in the middle, back and forth. And
Boy,
back
he just shoved Kyle Busch right out of the way. Ricky Stenhouse in the 17 to 3rd place.
White flag with Stenhouse up in position to challenge in that blue Ford.
You know what, Larry? I believe that tape's going to stay on there, and that baby's going to come home a winner.
Denny Hamlin has not lost a race this week. He's number 11. Keselowski, the 2012 champ, battling back to the top. And Dale Earnhardt Jr., the Pied Piper of Daytona, trying to hold them all at bay.
And Kyle Busch was trying to make a 3rd line at the top of the racetrack.
Boy, here they come. Now, this is where it gets interesting. We've seen a lot of passes off turn 4 to the start-finish line, but that 88 is pulling away.
Less than a mile to go.
Oh, we got a wreck.
3rd generation star Dale Earnhardt Jr. brings him to the flag. Checkered flag waving. It's over. It's Earnhardt.
Oh, yeah! Good job, Junebug. Woo!
Reed Sorensen's race ends up in a crash. Harvick into the wall past the end of pit road, and Carl Edwards 99 all torn up. Here comes Kyle Busch backwards across the start-finish line.
Dale, does your second Daytona 500 win take on even greater significance considering the journey you've traveled over the past 6 years?
Yeah, I think so. Man, this winning this race is the greatest feeling that you can feel in this sport. And aside from obviously accepting the trophy for the championship, I didn't know if I'd ever get a chance to feel that again, and it feels just as good, if not better than the first, because of how hard we tried year after year after year, running second all them years, wondering why and what we needed to do. And I got to get my head together. I got to thank National Guard, Diet Mountain Dew, all our sponsors, Kelly Blue Book, Chevy and Sprint, and my team. This race car was awesome. We showed them there all night long how good a car we had, and it's because these guys right here putting it together in the shop, man. That thing would do anything. We could fight off battles after battles. And we got a little help at the end from Jeff to get away on that restart and just sort of try to take care of it from there. It was, this is amazing. I can't believe this is happening. I'll never take this for granted, man, because this just doesn't happen twice, let alone once. So just real thankful. Thanks to all my fans out there for supporting us. We pretty much might be in the chase. Ain't got to worry about that. Get that off our chest, and we're 2-time Daytona 500 champion.
Dives low.
Low, but you're clear.
I'll tell you one thing. If Junior was running three-quarter throttle, all that ended because he's running wide open right now.
Ward Burton rocketing toward the front. Look at him on the outside.
Behind you.
Outside of Michael Waltrip for third. Here's Elliott Sadler up to fifth. Where'd he come from in the Wood Brothers car?
Beats me.
Frantic, intense racing in the final laps at Daytona, but it's still Dale Earnhardt Jr. out in front. They've got to take the win away from him.
Teammate behind the 18.
Tony Eury Jr.'s clapping, saying, "Come on, Junior, come on."
2 to go.
And Dale Earnhardt Jr. trying to block, trying to keep those cars behind him, desperately trying to keep them behind him. He runs so good through the corner, he lets them get a run on him down the straightaway.
Michael Waltrip dives underneath Bobby Labonte. They bump on the backstretch. Waltrip to second. Elliott Sadler and Rusty Wallace with him.
Coming behind you.
Now 2 team cars race in the 1 and 2 positions.
That's who Dale needs to see in his rearview mirror right now. That's the best thing he can see.
Will Michael Waltrip block for Dale Jr.? Will he try to win the race himself? White flag is out. Final lap at Daytona. 180,000 on their feet, screaming wildly. 2.5 miles to go.
Just exactly the opposite of the Daytona 500. It was 15 and 8. Elliott Sadler is trying to keep Bobby Labonte behind. He can't do it. But he does move down in front of Rusty Wallace on that fast line.
All clear.
Bobby Labonte looking for some help, trying to get up there. His teammate Tony Stewart has never answered the black flag.
And they're 4 wide back between the Wallace boys.
Here they come, turn 4, final lap of the Pepsi 400. Michael Waltrip in second, but it's going to be Dale Earnhardt Jr. using lessons learned from his father to go from 6th to 1st and score the victory in the Pepsi 400.
That's unbelievable.
Yes!
That band behind you did it for
Yes.
you. You guys celebrate. You love you, band. You did it.
That was beautiful. Very, very nice.
Junior, you're happy.
All right.
Look at that smile. Wow.
I don't think there's anybody here that didn't want to see that.
Sentimental favorite, emotional favorite. Earlier in the broadcast, we talk among ourselves. Some of the moves he made on the track today looked like his father behind the wheel.
I am speechless.
Ken Shears. Pretty cool. Marty Snyder's on pit road with Tony Eury, Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s crew chief.
And you wouldn't believe the emotion, the tears out here for Dale Earnhardt Jr. If that wasn't like the old man, I don't know what was, Tony Sr.
Hey, he had a good teacher. He told him a lot about this place. He loves this place. Hell, listen to them fans up there. They love that kid to death.
I saw you look to the heavens with a few laps to go. What did you say?
Well, he said he knew he could beat him. We just didn't know what was going to happen.
Remember when we've seen this before?
And Steve Mills joining the fray now.
Yeah, man, D.I.'s tough. D.I.'s tough.
We can celebrate. What a finish at Daytona. Dale Jr. on top of the car in the infield.
The 1998 Daytona 500, when his father finally won the Great American Race, he threw the car into the grass doing victory donuts. Everybody joining in the celebration. That's Chocolate Myers, long-time crewman for Dale at Richard Childress Racing. Sixth to first in the final 6 laps. All right, Mikey, you celebrate too. You never got to celebrate your win in February. You celebrate now.
Man, that's just so cool. Storybook ending.
Oh, this is great.